Hello, and welcome to the first newscast of the semester. I'm Sarah Gillingham.
And I'm Brandon Montgomery, and this is your weekly news update.
Dr. David J. Werner was selected to take over as interim president of Edinboro University after former Edinboro president Julie E. Woolman's resignation back in December 2015. The Board of Governors of Pennsylvania's state system of higher education selected Werner based on his past experience and promising record as interim president. Werner has previously served as interim president at Indiana University of Pennsylvania and Mansfield University. Recently, ETV met with Dr. Werner to discuss how he is adjusting to Edinboro and his future plans for the university.
Well, the role of an interim president is to keep things moving forward, fix things that clearly need to be fixed, prepare the way for a permanent president. The biggest challenge the university has at the moment is enrollment. And that's true for almost all of the schools within the state system, driven largely by demographics. There are just fewer high school graduates today than there were 15 years ago. If you look at the graph of the high school graduates in Pennsylvania, particularly in western Pennsylvania, it's just declining. So it becomes tougher and tougher to keep enrollment where it was, and enrollment drives the university budget both through tuition income and fees and through the state appropriation and how it's distributed among the schools in the system. So I'd say that's the biggest challenge at the moment. And that's not something you fix immediately. Really great. I've met lots of wonderful people and very welcoming environments, and I'm certain I'm going to enjoy my time
For
here.
more information about interim President Werner and to watch the entire interview, visit edinboronow.com.
Edinboro University has a new addition to their undergraduate program. Current and future Edinboro students can now obtain a bachelor's degree in music with a concentration in music therapy. The university claims this program will address the region's growing need for allied health services and will prepare students to practice music therapy as a form of care for physical and mental health. The program will be available beginning this fall.
Edinboro University's graduate online programs have been ranked among the best in the nation by U.S. News and World Report. The university has been offering online courses since 2001 and currently offers 7 online master's degrees in education, as well as communication studies, nursing, and social work. Edinboro ranked in the top tier of U.S. News' 2016 Best Online Graduate Programs. Edinboro Television sat down with Dr. Linda Best to see what this ranking means for graduate program professors.
Well, I think as a whole, it helps us to understand that we're on the right track. We're very involved faculty. We really believe a great deal in increasing student achievement. So when you have a national recognition as such, it shows the community, it shows our consumers that we're doing our jobs and setting high standards of excellence. We believe in the School of Education, and this is part of the university as a whole. We are a community of learners, that continuous improvement is the heartbeat of what we should be doing with all of our course learning and course projects for students. So you never end. The learning cycle is recursive, is continuous, and continuous improvement model has helped us build a strong foundation. Very supportive structure here at Edinboro because we're very collaborative. So the prestigious ranking helps communicate to the local, regional, national, and international communities that we have high standards. We meet them, and we're not afraid to do our homework.
Edinboro is one of 4 Pennsylvania state system of higher education institutions ranked by the prestigious publication. To view more of this interview, head to edinboronow.com.
Students enrolled in Edinboro University School of Business now have the opportunity to expand their cultural knowledge with the business program's new concentration in international business. The International Business Program was implemented to provide students with the proper tools they need to succeed at the global level of the business world. The concentration was added after the School of Business received numerous requests from students for a concentration that directly focuses on international affairs. The concentration is exclusively offered to juniors and seniors, but can be applied for by freshman and sophomore students who are pursuing a general business major. Students can apply for the new international business concentration by visiting Edinboro University School of Business on the 3rd floor at Hendricks Hall.
Today is February 1st, which starts Black History Month. Black History Month is an annual observance in the United States, Canada, and the United Kingdom for remembrance of important figures and events in the history of the African diaspora. Frederick Douglass and American Life, the documentary, will be shown in the Frank G. Pogue Student Center on Tuesday, February 2nd at 8 p.m. Also, check out the Black History Month book display located in the Baron Fornes Library. Coming up, we have some new rules on campus, Edinboro's new sexual assault campaign, and your spring concert reveal. Stay tuned.
My experience at Perico has been so great. I feel like it's really my time for school now. I tried going back to school when I first graduated from high school. I just wasn't ready.
It's closer to home. It's very much more affordable than the other colleges in the city. When I finished my degree here at Perico, it would provide me with higher pay. I can actually grow more in my company than I would if I wasn't going to school.
Perico College, affordable, career-ready education.
There's one thing you can never have sex without.
It's not something you buy.
Or something you take.
In fact, there's only one way to get it.
It has to be given to you, freely.
It's consent.
Because sex without it isn't sex.
It's rape. Consent.
If you don't get it, you don't get it. It's on us to stop sexual assault.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
Last semester, former Edinboro University President Julie Woolman launched a new campaign against sexual violence called Take a Stand Against Sexual Violence. The campaign focuses on ending sexual violence around campus and getting victims the help they need. The campaign is student-based and ran by Director of Social Equity Ronald Wilson and Campaign Manager Leslie Schaefer. Schaefer recently sat down with ETV's Michaela Legge and discussed what goals the campaign has and how students can get involved.
I actually heard a story from an anonymous person, and it brought tears to my eyes because no woman should ever have to go through what she went through. Our initiative right now, our major goal right now is just to spread the word about the campaign and to have students act out in a way that helps bring awareness and to educate others to what the word consent really means. Well, students can get involved with the campaign in a number of ways. We have a Facebook page right now. It's called Take a Stand Against Sexual Violence. It has our logo as the profile picture, so it's an easy access for students and for people in the community to like, share, and or retweet if it's on Twitter. There's different YouTube videos that have been found about educating about what consent really means, such as the teacup video. And also, it's a project called Project Unbreakable that will be posted soon. But more or less have students, see the Facebook page and see how much of a cause this really is to college campuses. So, in other words, right now we're just starting out. We just want to have students bring out the campaign and to have others see that we're here, we're real, and we're here to help those that are in need.
For more information about the Take a Stand Against Sexual Violence campaign, visit the campaign's Facebook or Twitter page, or visit the campaign's office on the 3rd floor of Reeder Hall.
Hoverboards, the latest craze that has been purchased by millions of people all over the world, have been banned from Edinboro University's campus. The university banned the trendy item from campus due to safety concerns of the product. A main safety concern is that hoverboards use lithium battery packs, which are known to be highly flammable. If students on Edinboro's campus have a hoverboard, it will be a violation of the Student Code of Conduct.
On Friday, Highlands 2 held a pool party program for the residents of the building and students throughout campus. The event took place in the Macomb Fieldhouse pool. Students were able to swim while watching a projected screening of Finding Nemo. Edinboro's mascot Mikado also made an appearance at the pool party, taking photos with students throughout the night. For more information on the future resident life events, look for flyers posted in your on-campus housing.
Edinboro University's programming board brought magician Joel Myers to perform last Friday night. His act, Nothing Impossible, wowed the crowd with his humor and amazing stunts he performed. Myers has been featured on channels such as True TV, the Sci-Fi Channel, and Fox. To learn more about performances and events hosted by campus, head to edinboro.edu and search what's happening on campus.
Coming up, we will have a professor profile and your weekly weather, followed by the Fighting Scots Sports Report. Keep watching.
I will not be news today. I will not make headlines by going through a bad girl phase where I get that bad girl haircut where they shave just one side of your head. And I will not bring a Komodo dragon as my +1 to an award show, even though that would be awesome. I'm Olivia Munn, and I will not be trending today because there's a much bigger story that needs to be heard.
My parents always said that a bridge is only useful if it can be crossed.
At Edinboro, I found a university that connects who I am to who I want to be.
A school that's affordable, with excellent professors and nationally recognized undergraduate and graduate programs who give personal attention to my success. Edinboro's also a place with great traditions and big-time school spirit.
Edinboro University. It's the bridge to your destination. Choose excellence. Choose Edinboro. Apply online at edinboro.edu.
Dr. Jones, who had led the program for the past 5 years, decided to step down from the program last semester. And so administrators, the deans, the provosts met to come up with a solution, a replacement for Dr. Jones. And fortunately for me, I was the candidate that they eventually asked to come in and step into Dr. Jones's shoes and run this program. And I'm excited, and this is a great opportunity. I think the one thing that I'm looking most forward to is continuing to grow the program. As I said before, Dr. Jones laid a great foundation for me. but student recruitment, not only new Edinboro students who meet our high standards, but also current Edinboro students who perhaps didn't meet the standards when they came to the university from high school, but now do meet our standards. I want them to know about the honors program. I want them to feel like the honors program is an opportunity for them. And I think that's a big part of this job.
Hello everybody, my name is Caleb Richardson III, and this is your 7-day weather forecast for the week. Monday we have a high of 37 degrees with a low of 27 with partly sunny skies. Tomorrow, Tuesday, partly cloudy skies once again, 45 degrees with a low of 39. Wednesday, hump day, highest temperature of the week goes to 48 degrees with a low of 25. Thursday we have cloudy skies with a low of 28 and a high of 28 and a low of 21. Friday, again, partly sunny skies with a high of 32, low of 21. Saturday, we're coming towards the weekend here with a high of 37 and a low of 27 degrees. Sunday, high of 34. Super Bowl Sunday, by the way. Go Panthers. 34 degrees was the high and a low of 16 degrees. So we're going to take a look at our national weather map here. And as you see here, we are experiencing more more low pressure systems in the Pennsylvania region. Since today is the first day for the Iowa caucuses at 7 o'clock, they're going to be experiencing some severe snow, so hopefully that doesn't stop them from going out and casting their ballot for the Iowa caucuses. So as I said earlier, we have low and high pressure systems in the Edinboro region. More warm weather, a little rainy, not too bad. So hopefully this week, isn't as bad as it was when that snow blizzard happened a few weeks ago. I'm glad we didn't get any of that. So we're going to go to our little weather fact of today. And did you guys know that the massive blizzard, snow blizzard Jonas that rocked the mid-Atlantic and the Northeast, killing at least 58 and leaving over $2 billion in damage, has been rated the 4th most severe snowstorm in United States history. Now let me tell you something about that. That is crazy. I know you guys saw the news a few days into the storm and how catastrophic it was. I'm glad being here at Edinboro that we didn't experience that, because we have our own little snowstorm, but it was nothing in comparison to that. I hope everything's fine with the people who live in those certain states, but I'm glad we didn't get any of that. So my name is Caleb Richardson III. This has been your weekly Fighting Scots Weather Report. I'll be back here next week.
We dig deep.
We overcome obstacles.
We come together.
We prepare.
We hit the ground running.
And we achieve our goals.
We train hard.
And we compete even harder.
We reach new heights.
We win.
And at Edinboro University, we create champions on and off the field.
Hello and welcome to your Fighting Scots Sports Report. I'm Drew Patrick. We start today with women's basketball as they took on the Mercyhurst Lady Lakers looking for a season sweep. Before the match, Lauren Hippo was honored with her 1,000th point she received at the Gannon game on Wednesday. Into the game, it started off, Michelle Yan makes a great defensive play there, stealing the ball away and going coast to coast for the layup to get things started for Borough. Borough continued their offensive assault with Anya Freeland working down low, gets the bucket right there. This game was a little personal for Katie Fisher, who was a transfer from Mercyhurst. She led all scorers with 19. At the half, Edinboro held on to a 30-22 lead. The second half was more of the same, with Edinboro continuing their offensive assault with Anya Freeland there. And Mercyhurst tried to keep it close, but in the end, Edinboro was just too much for them. And the Fighting Scots come up with the victory. Katie Fisher gets her revenge. Edinboro wins 68-54. The Edinboro Fighting Scots move to 15-7 on the year. The men were looking for the season sweep against the second-seeded Lakers as well. The team was coming on a streak looking to sweep Mercyhurst. It started out with Buka, Henri Wade Chapman, getting the scoring started first for Edinboro. He also led Edinboro in scoring with 19 points. He also led the team in assists with the assist to Jalen Head for the 3 right there. Mercyhurst had a stingy defense all night, one of the top in the country, which really limited Edinboro offensively. But right before halftime, Edinboro got a little momentum with Jamin Mason on the inbound going coast to coast. Put it up right before the buzzer at halftime. They trailed 27-34. Second half, Mercyhurst took control, gets the and one there, giving Mercyhurst a big lead in this. It seemed like every shot was falling for Mercyhurst as the 3 right there towards the end, and Mercyhurst just controlled the game from there on out, taking the match 72-47. And Edinboro drops to 12-7 on the year. The men have a full week as well, going to Slippery Rock and IUP on Wednesday and Saturday. These two teams weren't the only basketball teams playing last week, as the wheelchair basketball team was in action as well. The Edinboro University wheelchair basketball team played some lockdown defense against the usually high-scoring Bay City offense, holding them to just 32 points, but the Fighting Scots offense came up short, losing 32-19. Mike Adams led the Fighting Scots with 11 total points. Edinboro drops to 7-13 on the season and now have lost 4 straight contests. Their next scheduled contest is March 10th, and that's the national championship taking place here in Edinboro. The Edinboro University women's indoor track and field team competed Saturday at the Midwest Indoor Open at the Spire Institute. Several Fighting Scots turned in strong performances on the day, with the team posting 10 top 10 finishes. Those highlights included freshman Ida Narbaval posting an NCAA provisional qualifying mark in the 3,000-meter run, placing 5th with a time of 10 minutes flat. Sophomore Molly Regan set a school record in the pole vault, placing 6th in the event at 11 feet 75 inches. To see the full results, head to GoFightingScots.com. The next step for the indoor track team is the Oberlin Invitational on Friday the 5th. The wrestling team didn't have a match this week, but they are preparing for a huge one. I'm here with Coach Tim Flynn. Let's take a look coming up ahead. We have our final EWL dual match with Lock Haven. What do you kind of expect out of your guys?
Well, hopefully they're fired up. I mean, you know, we have the opportunity to win the conference title, which is important, and we set as a goal at the beginning of every year. And if we win, we get to go on to the College Bowl Series, which this year we'll wrestle, you know, one of the top, I think, 8 Big Ten teams. So it'll be a nice extra dual meet, you know, later on down the road.
And also coming up, we have the Edinboro Open. A lot of the younger players and players who need experience get to go in that. As a coach, what do you sort of look for the Edinboro Open?
You know, I just get a chance to see a lot of those young guys wrestle. I mean, some of them have been going to open tournaments. I haven't had the opportunity to watch them wrestle as much as I'd like other than on film. So we get a chance to see those guys, and we are going to have some starters wrestle.
Okay.
You know,
Great.
for sure Matthews and Avery are going to go just because they need bouts, and maybe a couple other guys.
All right, that's all we have for you this week. To stay up to date on all things Borough athletics, go to edinboronow.com or follow us on Twitter at ETV Sports. Thank you for watching.
Before we leave you tonight, Edinboro University released the artist of the spring concert last Friday night. Country singer Chase Rice will be performing on April 19th at the Erie Insurance Arena. Tickets are on sale starting today and can be purchased in the C-Store located in Pogue. Floor seats will be $20, while wing seats will be sold for $15.
Thank you for tuning in to our first broadcast of the semester. To stay connected to all things Borough, head to edinboronow.com. Have a good night, and here's a preview for the upcoming spring concert.
If you want to climb a ladder on a water tower, then we'll kick it with the stars for a couple hours. If you want to, then we're gonna get way up high. If you want to dip your toes where the water stops, then we'll let our feet hang off a fishing dock. If you want to, then we're gonna have to give it a try. That's right. If you wanna go way out where there ain't nobody around, and let your long hair get to falling down, and let your red lips leave their mark all over mine. If you want her, then we're gonna, girl, I hope you're gonna want her tonight. If you want her, then we're gonna, girl, I hope you're gonna want her all night. Catch a buzz and ride it till the morning. Let's get 2 plastic cups and baby, I'll get to pouring. It don't really matter if it's whiskey or wine. It's fine. If you wanna go way out where there ain't nobody around, and let your long hair get to falling down, and let your red lips leave their mark all over mine. Fill up the night air with the radio, and put your hands wherever they wanna go. Yeah, we're right there. Girl, just close your eyes. If you want her, then we're gonna, girl, I hope you're gonna want her tonight. If you want her, then we're gonna, girl, I hope you're gonna want her all night. Gonna wanna get a little closer, gonna wanna slide it on over, gonna wanna go out where there ain't nobody around, and let your long hair get to falling down, and let your red lips leave the mark all over mine. Come on, fill up the night air with the radio, and put your hands wherever they wanna go. Yeah, we're right there. Girl, just close your eyes. If you want her, then we're gonna, girl, I hope you're gonna want her tonight. If you want her, then we're gonna, girl, I hope you're gonna want her all night. Gonna wanna get a little closer,